Alright, I have some food, and I'm gonna do the thing that you shouldn't do, which is try to eat and stream and play a game. How accurate is this London so far? Maybe not in terms of like 100% the geography, but just in feeling. Oh my god, look at this fucking TV. Holy shit. Kenley, model 75. It's a bit squished, but it's got London vibes. Made in the UK. Man. More London circa 1987 or 86. Well, you know, the Fallout world is all sort of retro, so I guess that's what they decided to do. Being assaulted by a rat or a roach. Good God. A potato. Oh fuck, that's hot. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Does anyone ever eat something, they put something in their mouth and it's too hot, and they just kind of have to like, you just have to have your mouth sort of hang open and you just blow out to cool it down? Or is that something only I do? Now, oh, button. Why is the button up here? Am I gonna die? Why doesn't this go down? Ooh. Alright, I am now frozen. Enjoy the ride. Bye, Churchill. So why isn't Churchill dying of radiation?
Off we go. I'll have to drop you off at the... on the other side. There's a storm coming.
Oh yeah, there looks like a storm coming.
Barrier. It's too risky to transport the three of us across such choppy waters. I'll pick up Archie, and we'll meet you at the dock.
Oh fuck, am I gonna have to, oh no. Fuck, enjoy the ride, they say. I'm eating my dinner. Oh. What am I just... Enjoy the ride, they lied. UK dogs are immune to radiation. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, exactly what I want in my Fallout game is a scripted fucking, like, ride-along section, as if I'm playing a Call of Duty from 2011. Hey, just same ribbon. We said this same fucking thing. This is something fitting for a linear FPS. Yes. Thankfully, it was short. It's so weird that so many people, like mods, try to add like first-person shooter shit to Fallout. This and like Fallout the Frontier, if anyone's played that.
They're cannibals. They'll eat anything that tries to cross.
And his boat just swooses away. Bye. Are we like out of the tutorial zone maybe now? Fallout the Frontier seems more like a COD campaign than a Fallout game. Oh, it 100% is. They greatly took inspiration from fucking COD. It's fucking weird. Fallout the Frontier is bad, but if anyone like really wants to try out, like if you have a morbid curiosity, give it a go. Give it a whirl. It's interesting. There's a lot of good. Similar to Fallout London. Visually, it's like, holy shit. You fucking put like Portland in like a frozen Portland wasteland in Fallout New Vegas. That's really impressive. You added actual working vehicles in Fallout, something that the devs of the like that Bethesda said that was impossible. You know, but like the content of like the stories and stuff, oh fuck me. Fuck that. Is VATS not a thing in this? I guess not. Oh, so now these guys are just like with guns. After so long with guns. By the way, guns. It's an impressive mod, but holy shit, is it terrible? Yeah. Do they all have the same gun? They do. Well, they're all using light crude shotgun, light shotgun crude. Oh, just crude gun. Okay, maybe not all. Hair trigger crude gun, shot crude shot shit gun. Look, it's a Moni. A minimum. I like minis. I almost bought a mini years ago. Chinese submachine gun. Excuse me? Oh god. Oh, we've seen this. We've seen this in something. This is we've seen this in Fallout 3, Tale of Two Wastelands. It's a Mauser. It's an automatic Mauser. See, what's it called? C96. Sister drives a mini, one of the little convertible ones. They're all little. I remember I didn't get it because they didn't have any in stock. They didn't have like all the minis. Like it's gonna take you, if you want to get a mini, it's gonna take you like you're gonna have to wait 4 months for the next batch to come in. And I went, no. Ramen. I know enough to know that's ramen in kata. Also, there's a picture of ramen on it, so Kanji, don't, God, don't even try. Oh, fuck. I'm in. Look how many red enemies there are on the compass. Holy shit, game. This one, like, from 0 to 60 in terms of the amount of enemies and guns. Sorry, I just heard my cat. Too busy eating a potato to notice the Englishman was about to shoot him and steal his valuables. Never said I was Irish. I'm gonna wait. Now my cat is worrying me. I'm gonna go check on her. Sorry. One sec. She's just being needy. She just wants attention. It's fine. She gets attention. Yeah. Yeah. No. Oh my god. Lola. What's wrong? I said earlier she's got a little bit of a skin issue, so she's not in the best moods. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Wait. You can't use the ladder in combat? Wait a minute, you can't use the ladder in combat? But how do I get up there? I guess I don't. Well, without cheating. I don't think the devs expect you to use TCL. Bread. Investigate the tower bridge and meet Archie at the whatever. What have you got for grub? I have leftover pot roast. I got beef and potatoes and carrots in a sauce and like liquid, and then I got some bread. I was late, like to the stream. Well, I start earlier on Sundays, so it's not that bad. That's why. So far, I'm impressed with the effort, but it's been a little dull. It's also been a little slow. It's been a slow burn. I'm hoping it gets a little better. Unfortunately, my biggest critique of this so far is that it feels a lot of just like Fallout 4's gameplay. So, like, I'm aiming at dudes and I'm shooting them. That's about it. What'd you find, Churchill? Why'd you lead me in a circle, you dumbass? He found you a great deal on his car insurance. I don't know what that means. Oh, another cute Thulu. Oh, right, he's a car ad person. I'm stuck. Soap. Oh, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Oh, Sokatano. Like, I think this is really cool in terms of, like, yo, they made Fallout British, you know? Oh, cool, music. Copywritten music. Sweet. But, just that it's like, it's Fallout. Saw a lot of people saying it was good. Or okay. Well, again, I feel like we're still in tutorial. Like, I've barely spoken to, it's very railroady. So is there gonna be like a sniper on the bridge, or is the bridge is up? Okay. Who the fuck are you people?
Run away. I just wanted to. Feel my bones.
Oh, Jesus. Missed a lot. It's going alright. I kinda want this to I hope it gets better. Cannibals. Oh, they eat beef, and by beef they mean people. I think that this is cool, but of course, okay, the bridge is up. Yep, got that much. I can just fall out my... Ooh, that's kind of... I like that. That's cool. Big old fucking ship. Yeah, that's cool. I want to explore that. Oh. The game crashed. Yeah, to be fair. Maybe that was like a memory leak kind of thing, I don't know. The HMS Belfast is there in real life. They do tours. Oh. Cool. I want to see if I can replicate that crash.
Love it when meat gives Come back. We'd love to have you for dinner. I think I'll call you lunch.
Chop, chop.
Oh, perfect. Oh, they killed me. Great. What am my opinion on VATS? It's fine. I understand what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like, how do we replicate aimed shots from Fallout 1 and 2 in like a 3D, like full or not live action. What's the word I'm looking for? Real-time game.
With your blood.
Oh, like it hit me up here. That's cool. You have to explain to people who aren't from Bongland what is a beefeater. I don't even know what it is. It's a type of gin. I know that much. They guard the Tower of London. Oh. No, I'm not. I'm not British.
Delicious looking.
I'm Canadian.
Oh, God.
What are they fucking wearing? They're usually retired guard trooper regiment troops. Are they also cannibals in real life?
Beer makes you. I just wanted to eat.
Let's see if we can get that to crash again. Oh. All right. So, like, yeah, why are they called beefeaters, though? Like, specifically? Like, what is the legend? Oh, good. The French called them beef eaters as an insult. With many things French, it didn't work very well. Oh. So you can blame the French. Oh, wait. I had to reset the FOV because the game crashed. Now, as someone who never liked gin, is Beefeater gin good? It's alright? Alright. You prefer Gordon? So does my mom. I wish I could swim over to the ship, but for anyone who does here, I'll give you an example of why I can't just swim over to that ship. This is what happens when you go into the river. More accurate Thames. That's everyone has said that joke. That's like the 4th time someone said that. It's like the immediate reaction. Oh, that's just how the river is. Swim in water to die immediately. I wonder, is there going to be power armor in this, or some weird British equivalent? Yeah, the Thames folk, they're cool. Visually neat, cool idea of having like their own ghoul kind of thing. Their voices are just awful. Which, oh, that. There it is, yeah. The Land Rover. Oh, no. Well, let me take the fucking British hat. The British helmet. The whatever the fuck. What's the helmet called again? I forgot. I will say the frame rate has started to get a little crustier in this part of London. The Brody helmet. That's it. Oh. Ow. Oh, that was my knuckle against my... against the mic boom. Fuck, that hurt. Fallout London Liberty Prime, please. Fallout doesn't need giant robots everywhere. You think they're gonna find a way to shove Liberty Prime in the Fallout show somehow, even though it would make 0 sense? If it was a Bethesda project, there would be. He's gonna be part of Fallout 5 for certain. They're gonna have some way. He's gonna show up, the Brotherhood's gonna be there because the Brotherhood have to be there. And he's gonna be like, yo, I'm... You already ruined it anyway. Tower of London. Oh yeah, Tower of London. Is that the Tower of London? That's Tower London. Les deplorables. My favorite thing about Fallout is when Liberty Prime comes out and says it's priming time, and he primes all over the place. Primes all over the Enclave, primes all over the Institute. I want a Russian Fallout so that bad. It exists. It's called Metro. Tower is a whole castle built because William the Conqueror didn't like the city of London and wanted to scare them. Oh. I don't want to play Metro though? Well, too bad. That's what you'll get. Oh, good. Turrets. Just not even gonna bother. Moving on. Brotherhood under Maxon. Let's maximize the lines. Didn't like, it's just like, oh, Elder Lyons died, and then Sarah Lyons died, and then Maxon took over, because why not? Wait, Das Boot... Investigate the submarine? Really? We have to do a submarine quest in this, too? The Brotherhood of Steel literally destroyed Rivet City to get their generator for the blimp. Yeah, but, like... No, actually, you're wrong. You are wrong, because in the Fallout TV show, which is canon... Remember, when you see something retarded in the Fallout TV show, remember that it's canon. They have like 6 of them. Also, in the first episode, it locks you into the sub? Like, what do you mean? Until, for like ever? Sorry, I was saying, the Fallout TV show is canon, and so at the very beginning of the first quest, or the first like frame of the new season, you find a that you see in pre-war America, you see a one of those airships. So they're pre-war now too. By the way.
Seid still. Habt ihr das gehört? Hello? Who is there? Wieso spricht ihr Englisch?
Alright, well, that didn't work. Churchill, please.
Habt ihr das gehört? Hello? Who is there?
Okay. I didn't expect that. You don't have to shoot the German boat people, but it might be the simplest way to get through an annoying quest.
Wieso spricht ihr Englisch? Idiot. Remember where you are? Klar weiß ich das. Ihr denn etwa nicht? How could I?
Ow. It's almost like that mine has a very far range.
Habt ihr das gehört? Hello? Who is there? Wieso spricht ihr Englisch?
Yeah, from a German sub, or from a Chinese sub to a German sub.
Klar weiß ich das. Ihr denn etwa nicht?
Ho-ho. Sweet, a Luger. Oh, wow, a gun. I'm stuck. Hoist by my own retard. Yeah, look, an actual gun that is made by people, or that isn't like a weird, fucked up gun. Just want to stop. Yep, that's a Luger. I guess we can try doing the quest.
Still. Habt ihr das gehört? Hello? Who is there? Wieso sprecht ihr Englisch? Idiot. Remember where you are? Klar weiß ich das. Ihr denn etwa nicht?
I'm so
How
sick
could
of
I
fucking.
forget?
I'm so fucking
Finally,
sick. Oh
someone
my
has found us. We're
god.
safe. Or they're doomed.
Es gibt Hoffnung für jeden, der danach strebt, sich zu verbessern.
I'm so sick of fucking quests in these games that are all about ghouls who have been in the same spot for 200 years.
We're just three Germans having a good time debating fun things like ontology and epistemology.
Ihr müsst euch nicht zurückhalten, Otto. Ihr habt Axiologie, Ästhetik, Metaphysik, Ethik, Metaethik vergessen.
Fallout 4
My
assault rifle? What do you
apologies.
mean?
I will
That gun
strive
that
to
looks
do
like it's a
better.
fucking car part?
Euer Neues scheint ruhig zu sein. Ihr habt doch nicht etwa Angst, oder?
This gun that's like an
They
assault
just don't
rifle.
speak German, Emanuel.
That, but it has a fucking like water cooled jacket on it for some reason. Oh my god.
Sprechen, bitte. Es ist ein Notfall.
Excuse us a moment. Emanuel, I am not too sure that's practicable. To learn
Yeah, it looks like a
language is
water-cooled
difficult
Browning.
for the biologically impaired.
Die Grammatik schwierig sein, aber ihr müsst diesen Menschen über Goethes wahre Freud in einer echten deutschen Stimme aufklären.
Maybe we should get to know our guest a little before assuming they would love German poetry. Unless you want to learn German.
No, actually.
Sprechen die U-Boote denn nicht? So eine Schande. Ich hatte gehofft, mehr Menschen meiner Art kennenzulernen. Vielleicht sollten wir unseren Freund über meiner wahren Natur informieren.
It's a long story. One we cannot discuss in present company. Don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. The main character is a pompous bully.
What is happening?
Otto, careful.
Wie unerwartet. Nun ja, ich schätze, so entscheidend zu sein ist wohl etwas. Oder, Helmut?
Yes, I do believe Helmut is still considering the more complex aspects of metaphysics.
I
deserves
so
better
stupid.
than
You'll
this,
find out in a bit. Oh, I'll find out how stupid you are, Lugor, in a bit. That's cool.
Stehe. Nun ja, in diesem Fall sollte ich wohl lernen, Englisch zu sprechen.
I'm not sure our guest will be able to teach you English either, Emanuel.
Oh my god, do I actually have to fucking try to learn German?
Oh, I'm not sure. Emanuel won't allow it.
Für eure eigene Sicherheit, ihr Undankbarer. Soll ich Sie daran erinnern, wozu ich imstande bin?
Oh,
That won't
thank
be
you very
necessary,
much for
Emanuel.
the subscription.
Otto,
Sokatano
die ganze
12.
Zeit mit Spionieren verschwendet,
Appreciate it,
weil
that's
wir
really
sie jetzt
cool.
mit Frechheit in Gefahr
I wondered why I heard a
Dann
sound,
why
and I'm like, where did that come
I do
from?
think
Am I hearing weird things?
That's
Oh,
all I
right.
have time to do, Hans.
Oh god, what do you, I've opened the door.
I'm not sure. Emanuel won't allow it.
Für eure eigene
Did I go through this already?
That won't be, nachdem ihr die I do think.
Vielleicht wohl, weil es mein Name ist.
It's the name.
The ship is controlled by a rogue missile AI. It forces these poor crowds to debate about all kinds of stuff for 200 years. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't understand. I'm so confused. Like, so okay. Ghouls have not been the most consistent thing in Fallout. I'll give you that. But Fallout 1 did make it clear that the ghouls did need water. So yes, we have more 200-plus-year-old ghouls. I don't have a feeling. I don't think it's a bad thing that the ghouls are like living for 200 years. That's perfectly acceptable. We accept that they can live a long time because they're irradiated. Whatever. They still have provisions on board. That's a bit of a stretch to have 200 years worth of provisions, but as long as they address that, it's better than just being like, oh, they lived. Reminder: the Fallout 1 or 2 creative team couldn't agree if ghouls are just radiation or rads plus FEV. Yeah, Harold was radiation and FEV. They need water in 1 because Necropolis will die if you steal their water chip without repairing it, but like, I don't understand why they always need. Yeah, that's the main beef. Being immortal is fine. You can't also be a perpetual motion machine. Yeah, that's fine. Like, even if, I don't know, even if it's something like, oh, they don't need to eat as much if they're radioactive, if they're like around radiation, because it like slows down their metabolism or something. But like, I don't know what. Like, what is with the fact that there's quests about. Oh, what is the? Oh yeah, what are they? Wait, let's wait. We'll wait to see what is the logical.
I'm afraid we cannot discuss such things. Hans, do you think anyone cares? Our mission succeeded. Nothing matters. My friend, it's very simple. This submarine is... Otto, our purpose cannot be communicated to the enemy under any circumstances. This is really stupid. Maybe take a tour of the submarine if you want an answer to
Oh my god, if we actually have to do an Ask It the Meaning of Life, I will. Oh, fucking really? Is it just like... Okay. Oh my god, is it fucking named after... It's Kant, right? The fucking philosopher.
No. Ignore Guest's
right?
Really peculiar sense of humor. Typically dry English wit. Helmut's not
You can also just fire the nuke? Oh my lord. Why do these Germans also know English? Convenience. Like how that one Chinese submariner in Fallout 4 also knew English.
Details and facts.
So I'm just like, I'm sick of like the quests that it's always just like, it's always ghouls stuck in the place for 200 years. And like these guys, the submarine in Fallout 4, the kid in the fridge for 220. Oh. All right. Does this quest just like fall flat on its face if you understand German?
Bomb, not a submarine. What a wonderful idea this is. That was confidential. Never mind. When you have the component, return here and I'll install.
So, but like the issue with the kid in the fridge is not the fact that he's a ghoul or anything. The issue with the kid in the fridge is that, yeah, they are East Germans. For a second there, when I first got aboard and I saw that, I'm like, wait, why are there Nazis? But then, yes, they are. I did notice their caps. They are East Germans. I for a second I was honestly afraid that it's like somehow this was like a World War II Nazi U-boat. Acquire a language model. Oh, I have to leave the sub to do it? Okay. Well, I could also just not ever come back. That's something else that could happen. I could just, like, pretend that that quest didn't happen. Do you think the Germans had nuclear warheads in Fallout? I don't know. Maybe. Did World War II happen in Fallout? Yes. I know that there's no... Yeah, the point of divergence from our timeline is not explicit, but it is sometime after the Second World War. Oh god, right, but Fallout, I can't fucking believe you're right. You made me remember Mothership Zeta having both, a fucking cowboy, had a cowboy, an astronaut, and a Japanese samurai that were, like, abducted from different time periods and frozen. Corned beef. I really want to keep pushing the main plot to lose that damage debuff, because we are taking so much damage from everything that it makes it very difficult to do anything. Blatantly cribbing off of that one episode of Star Trek Voyager. I've never watched much Voyager, but I 100% believe you, because that's exactly what that seems like. To be fair, the cowboy and the samurai could have come from the same year. Damn, that's actually interesting. They need to... I want more movies about samurai in the West or cowboys in Japan. Either one of those.
Where am I? Oh, how many more times must you reboot me?
Hold in there, friend. You'll be as good as new.
I feel violated.
All right. One more reboot. Now. There you are. Do me a favor and send out a signal on that beacon up there.
Okay. Best I can give you is The Last Samurai. It's not a bad movie. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's pretty good. Activate the Mariner beacons, 1 out of 10. Please, please, I don't need that. Is that like a miscellaneous? Okay, it's a miscellaneous. Okay, thank God. I thought it was like, okay, you have to go activate 9 more beacons.
Well, don't sound too enthused.
Yes?
I hope the journey wasn't too formidable. Getting over the Thames is no easy feat without a vessel.
There was an instance of a samurai killing a Mexican soldier with a sword as recorded by the son of an Aztec noble. That's someone's alternative fiction novel right there. Holy shit. There's a post about how historically accurate a D&D party could be: a French Caribbean pilot, a pirate, a cowboy, a Victorian gentleman, or a samurai, and something else. Collect all the sacred used toilet rolls. Yeah. What is it? Historically accurate adventure party. Victorian England, American Old West, the Meiji Restoration, French privateering off the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that could be cool. About the underground laboratory?
We retraced the boy's steps while searching for spare parts for Barry.
Have I just pause the chat. It keeps telling me it's been paused. You might honestly, if anything like that happens, just refresh. That's the easiest way to like fix weird shit with the chats. It happens all the time where someone's like, the chat just freeze. It's like, no, just refresh. Oh, did the audio die? No, just refresh. How many great fires of London have there
3.
been?
There was the original. That was before the war. Then there was the war. That was the second one. Then we had another one 50 years ago. And that's it for now.
The boy knows his history.
When Nintendo was founded as a card company, the Ottomans were still going strong. Holy shit. No, you don't understand. History is like a game of civilization. Everything comes one after the other, after the other, after the other. And so that's how it works. You level up from clubs to swords to muskets to rifles to tanks. That's how it happens.
Wait! Those people I was with, they're the closest thing I have to family. Please rescue them. Or find out what happened. If you do, I'll know where that ghoul was headed. The one I escaped with. He might be able to help you. He said he knew about other labs.
Here's that key the boy swiped. Good luck.
I like how for the fish people, at a point they probably just went, ah, fuck it, everything's gonna clip, so we're not gonna bother. Alright, if this better... I'm gonna pop onto Twitch. Yeah, use whatever one of the two you like better, go ahead and watch on. Doesn't matter to me. For some reason that I still can't explain, I want to say it's because of how I'm multicasting. There is a bit of a delay on the YouTube stream because it essentially essentially just hijacks the settings from the Twitch stream, so there's a bit of a delay. The filing cabinet was invented the same year as the remote control boat and 30 years before sliced bread. Time just doesn't mean anything. Cyber pigeon? Fucking excuse me? It is I, the Lego Man. Hello. What the fuck is a cyber pigeon? It's a reskinned, I think, if I had to guess, it's a reskinned, bloodfly. The Oregon Trail started the same year as the fax machine was invented. That I actually don't believe. That one I don't buy. Like, what do you mean?
The city's an eerie graveyard now. No life, no laughter. Just the haunting echoes of what was. We tried to maintain...
How accurate is this map? How accurate is this London underground?
I fear the darkness.
There's probably some fake Fallout ones, but...
Never lift. Every step through these abandoned streets, it feels like a painful march into the void. A void that swallows not only the present, but also
1846 was the first fax machine. What do you count as a fax machine, though? Fax. Fax, short for facsimile, yep. Or copying, Scottish inventor Alexander Bain worked on a chemical-mechanical fax-type devices and in 1846 was able to produce Reproduce graphic signs in laboratory experiments. Oh. Okay. Well, then never mind. I'm dumb and wrong.
Emptiness. What might have been.
Look at all these funny names of places. Canada Water. We were there. We were at Canada Water. Long Dawn Bridge. Where are we? Where would we be now? We'd be across the bridge. I wonder how much of this is in the game. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this stone penis? Which one is this one? Gentleman's something club. That's a funny picture. Let's get this debuff fixed so we're no longer dying instantaneously. I didn't expect this DLC, this mod to be so so I guess like not like hardcore, but like it's pretty stingy. I have found like one stim pack. Money is like scarce as shit. Okay, I have 6 stim packs. Never mind. I found a couple more, but like it's very, very stingy. Marilyn Monroe and Queen Elizabeth II were born in the same year, I believe. That one actually doesn't surprise me at all. The Queen wasn't the... I remember the Queen. Ranger ridiculous. Ballistic weapons do 5% crit damage. Well, I'm not going to go out top because it's just going to be 2 loading screens. Is there something... Okay. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna see if there's something at the top of the memorial. Because, you know, devs could put something there. Man, these load screens. It's just like Fallout 4. It's really slow. It is still Fallout 4 under the hood. Yep. In more ways than one. Fill your marabou self, Nez. John Adams knew both Washington and Lincoln. Okay, that's fairly impressive. That's a fairly impressive thing. And of course, there is fuck all in here. Oh, we got a nice view of this. Ooh, look, barrage balloons. Bridge. U.S. history is wildly short. Oh, hey, it's the monument. What is the monument? I don't think you can get up there nowadays. Is it literally just called the monument? Was it the first one? They don't go... You can't go up there anymore. They closed it after someone had a heart attack going up the steps. Well, why wouldn't they just make it so that if you have, like... Put it like at a... When you go to an amusement park, you can just say... They have the sign that says, you know, if you have a heart condition, don't get on this ride. because it's not our fucking problem. U.S. Army adopted a percussion cap breech-loading rifle in 1819. Monument to the Great Fire of London. Oh. Find a way to open the door. I don't like how all these guys are like skeletonized. It's like I'm playing Mystery of the Druids. Muzzleloaders will still the main thing after the end of the... Yeah. That's actually something that kind of surprised me, is I'm reading through a... listening to an audiobook about the Civil War, the U.S. Civil War, and it's like, oh right, they're still using fucking muzzleloaders. First experiment, Project Theseus for a sounding failure. Okay, so it's cloning. It's all about cloning. Project Theseus. It's like a ship Theseus. Well, worst... Okay, yeah, so it's about cloning. Lugor figured that one out in the first, what, 10 minutes? I will say, good on them for adding this torch. I like having just like a straight flashlight instead of like the vague. Pip-Boy light. Seriously, why are these guys all skeletonized? What is that? I want a bigger office. Oh, Jesus. Best determines I would like to request for a larger office space. I live in what can only be described as a glorified broom cupboard. Hardly suits my rank. Cloning method. Being able to produce clones without VATS would indeed be useful. I will await further updates. Oh. Clones. Okay, so they do give it away pretty easy, pretty quick. They're not like holding this on as like a really long-term surprise of, oh, it's a clone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this like is this the Fallout UK version of an auto dock? Oh my god. Turn on the power. Okay. This is, I don't know. This is like, so you go to the door says find the terminal. You go to the terminal, you go to the, it says turn on the power. You go to the power, and then you have to go back to the terminal to then go back to the door. Guess I just flip this break. Is the entire place gonna come to life? Are the booglers gonna come out and get me? Fuck you. Ooh. Churchill's too short to get at the turrets. Visionary, ingenious, educator. Is that one of the source engine explosion sounds, or what, am I tripping? Possibly? I'm not really sure. I didn't hear it. But, oh, another cute Thulu. Moisturizer. A lot of the source sound effects are just, I'm pretty sure, are just like generic. Like they're not special to source. Like a hacker? So are criticals in this like just normal criticals, like how they are in the older Fallout games? Like you just get a chance at having a critical hit? Because if so, I like that. Okay, or is there a VAT system that I've completely forgotten how to use? Because I don't remember how to activate VATs. VATs is a thing. Okay, so I've just literally have not been. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. First terminal. Ah, turret control. Does it control all the turrets or only those ones? Okay. Did these open? Have I been in here? No. No, I have. Yes, I have. Never mind. I wonder if this has something to do with the Freemasons. How long after the war is this supposed to be? This is probably in 2237. So not quite as far as the other Fallouts. Okay. London's basically the home of Freemasonry, so I'm surprised it didn't have... I'd be more surprised if it didn't have something to do with them. Oh boy, discount super mutants. Yep. Super mutants, but what if they were like made out of Elmer's glue? You also have to remember, I'm taking 30% more damage here. Can I hit the button that kills him? Nope. Now it was nice knowing you. Super mutants, but sperm flavored. Okay, well, this is going to be fun. Do I still have that bottle cap? I do. Ooh, that did actually a fucking great job. Oh, fucking beautiful. Easy. Oh, good. Legendary. Oh, God. Look how useful legendary gear is. I got so many fucking comments about how amazingly useful legendary gear is. Reduces damage from robots by 15%. It's like a random drop in fucking, in like a Diablo or WoW, but worse. Search the room. Oh, look, a Luger. Oh, a gun. Oh, wow, a gun. Points to the man. Remember the mine. Search the room. Is there like an easy way to kill him and that I just missed? Didn't need it. I had a mine. This is gonna be a mine run. This is a Minecraft run. No, just some decent loot. Oh, okay. Book. Book. Oh, expired cigarettes, man. Can cigarettes ever really go bad, though, if they're, like, kept in good condition? I actually had this thought the other day. They still give... Oh, they still give Okay, they do give bonus. I should be using that more. I have a bunch of them. Some game was gonna put in like the Ludi's machine gun, the Ludi machine gun, submachine gun. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that. They do from some of the loading screen tips. There are some weirdo guns, some weirdo British guns in here, so you might see something like that. Broken recorder. Yeah, the one that the guy made in his fucking back shed out of stuff from a hardware store. Tactical automatic crude gun. 3? Why did I need 3 of them? Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ. This is a pipe gun. How much 9 do I have? I got a decent amount of 9mm ammo. This shitty gun still does more damage. The director is dead. I am in command. Blah blah blah. Smythe's eyes only. Experiment involving a new cloning technique has failed critically. Cover. A scientist behind this disaster was the first to be killed by his own creation. Okay. Lure the abomination. The vagrants will act as bait to lure the abominations into this room. Once I lock the door. Main plan terminate myself. Okay. He looks so weird. I can't believe he's so weird looking. I laughed for like 25 seconds straight when I first saw him. It was the hardest I laughed in a long time. Bulldog genetics are fucky, but his head is way too big. It's the radiation. Whenever radiation. I remember hearing about that Boy Scout nuclear reactor thing. I never remember though if it is that like was that real or was that like an urban legend? Where do you want me to go now? You want me to go back to the Archie and the Ferryman? Okay. The kid who made a reactor in his shed. Or maybe not like an actual reactor, but he did some like... He tried... He didn't actually make like a reactor, but he like messed around with a bunch of radioactive material and like... did an oopsie.
You're back.
He got a bunch of Americanum from smoke detectors? Okay.
I say, thanks for trying, and for letting me know. Do you know what happened?
They got murdered by a big machine. They were torn to shreds by a monstrous abomination.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Damn.
Damn.
What do I do now? I can't stay here forever, I know that. The ghoul. He went west, I think. Said he was going to St. Paul's Sanctuary.
That's where I was going to take you. Unless you want to save me the journey, Wayfarer. Since you're headed that way.
I ain't much in a fight, but I'm good with locks. Terminals too.
Can I not have the small child? The fucking Charles Dickens child? Like...
That's fine with me. Let's get out of here.
Farewell, boy. Don't let this city change you. Wayfarer, if you're ever in Thameshaven again, pay me a visit. We have some important work for you.
Oh, I'm sure I will never come back there ever again. St. Paul's Tequila, I wonder if the Five Guys is still across the road from it. We'll find out in a second after I go to the bathroom. What are you talking about, huh? Post-war politics, or the lack thereof in London, Fallout London. Well, apparently there is something, but we haven't reached it yet. I also have dessert, so... So do I still have that debuff? I still have the debuff. I'm taking 30% more damage. What the fuck, game? It's crazy that this buff is still around, or this debuff is still around this long. It's been 4 hours. If someone knows, how do I get rid of that debuff? How much, like, more stuff do I have to do to get rid of that? I'm just out of frame. I'm eating my dessert. What dessert? Sticky toffee pudding again. It's really good. It's like sticky and toffee and puddingy. Isn't that St. Paul's? Ted.
Need a trim?
No, I don't need a
If you
trim.
need me, you know where to find me.
That is St. Paul. It's in surprisingly good shape considering the rest of the city. It's currency caps, it's tickets, but also pounds.
Hey, traveler. Come closer. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid Sanctuary is closed at this time. I'm afraid no one can enter Sanctuary at the moment. Once this is all over, we'll let you inside.
It's sweet. Oh my god, you're right. Fuck.
Thanks. I still can't let you inside, though. Usually we'll welcome anyone in, but we're expecting an attack. The gate behind me is to remain closed. Bishop's order.
I don't know. I could make like a joke here about like this is Expedition 33 gameplay.
I don't know, maybe. I will have to check the records. You expect me to remember? Oh, so I'm a gatekeeper now? Just because I'm standing in front of this gate?
What is this conversation?
I'll have you know, I have many other important duties. I'm not just a gatekeeper, as you say.
Just remember, this was the best take. Maybe the only take.
I'm very busy at this moment in time.
I'm very
Not
busy at the
disposed
moment
to
this
just
time.
check the records. Now just... They're here! The Lords guide us! Strike when it... True!
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Ain't going without a fight. Broke this thing yourself.
God, look at all the blood.
Talk to the Frenchman. Okay. Do I have to?
And you have my gratitude. You can certainly carry yourself in battle.
I love how games don't. I don't know. Like
Yes. All
I
in good
you
time.
can carry yourself in
That
battle.
was
I
by
didn't
no
do
means
anything.
The last assault. Now, we wait for them to return. But I've got a different job for you. Consider it mercenary work.
I'm not a
Then
mercenary.
consider it, I don't know, an act of faith. And if you
No,
are
we
not
don't need to
that
check.
way
Surely the
inclined,
player will crave
an
violence
act of
enough to just do it.
terrorism.
I guess that's
This group
kind of what they
hooligans,
expect.
They have a leader.
One group of
Violent
people I know
Violet,
nothing
they
about
call
is
her.
attacking another group
And
of
for
people
good
I know
reason.
nothing
No
about.
doubt she's
I'm not
orchestrating
involved
this
at
from
all.
their
Why would I
headquarters.
engage
Get
myself
rid
in
of
that?
her, and we'll be rid of them for good. I'm afraid it's the only way. Believe me, we have exhausted all other options. We'll defend
But
against the
hostile
main
compass
forces,
marker, yeah.
while you perform a
He's like 2 steps away from saying le before every
With
noise
any luck,
and
the
saying ha ha
organization will
ha at the end of
crumble,
every
and
sentence.
Sanctuary will be free of his wrath.
Don't be disrespectful, Lugor. This game won Game of the Year. This is Expedition 33.
Head there right away, before the assault. They are located in the old Guildhall building. Good luck.
This is the only turn-based RPG that was ever made. It invented turn-based RPGs. No, but seriously, I'm gonna have to just look it up. How do I get rid of this fucking debuff? Fallout London Lab Rat. So would you believe me if there's 1, 2, 3 more quests before you get it done? I don't know what they were thinking. Making it so that for what? 4, maybe like 3 to 6 hours, depending, you're gonna have a debuff that is, you take 30% more damage. Did they realize how severe that is? How punishing that is? Especially considering with how little supplies there are in this. Yeah, I was gonna say, why not just make the game that way if you wanted to balance it that way? Because if the game was just like that was how it worked, that it was just you, like everything was like tuned differently, so you're taking more damage, I would just go about doing, you know, exploring and finding stuff. But since it's something, that I can get rid of, what the fuck? I'm gonna spend all my time trying to get rid of it. God damn it. Fusion cells. Who are you? Give the player a late game buff if they need to get stronger later. You know, make it a lore thing that doesn't technically have a gameplay effect, like the relic. Yeah, I get that. Those are both more than better than this, because it's like, again, you have a debuff. It says you can cure the debuff. The debuff is significant. It's not something that can just be ignored. So I'm going to spend as much time as I can to get rid of that debuff because it's very significant. Also, I will say that I'm gonna. This is not great so far in terms of like, this is just Fallout 4 in a London aesthetic with different guns and different like locations, but it just feels like Fallout 4. I feel like I'm not doing anything but shooting people. Like, this is so far not very impressive in terms of the actual gameplay. Like, if you love Fallout 4, you'd probably love this, but considering it's the same boring-ass gameplay...
Wait, it's unlike anything I've seen before. I'm sorry, where are my manners?
Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
Thank you. Stay safe.
Guess what? It's what it says on the tin. Not that it's a good thing. Yeah, I'm not... Do not enter... Don't tunnel, enter cough. Uncover the crack in the wall instead of killing everyone. It's just one page. Shh. I don't think I have anything that can break that, unfortunately. Unless I can shoot at it. Oh no, we have to escape. That was behind a novice lock? Was that a choice? Did I make a choice in that quest? See, the thing is that was presented to me by a choice. As a choice. Shoot them with a gun and kill them, or unseal the thing so the bad smell air kills them. The thing is that both of those both of those endings are the same. I killed them all regardless. So unless there is some change in terms of how the quest plays out because of those choices, it was a meaningless choice. My option was either kill them or kill them. What was in the cellar? I think I read in one of the loading screen tooltips. There's like tunnel cough. It's like some sort of disease that's like in the tunnels, or like developed in the tunnels or something, and it's like super lethal. Oh, this is like a weird shotgun. Yeah, COVID. I want to point out that the quest has not updated, despite me killing that guy, or killing all those people. Wait, did I not even mark the... Great, now I gotta find my way back to wherever that was. Oh, it's just here. Never mind. I hope that the quest actually, like, this next stage is triggered properly, because it hasn't appeared on my screen.
Huh? Hey.
Alright, that made me giggle. What happened to my dog? Alright, so we have to reload the save because that didn't work. That just didn't work. The scripting for the quest just didn't move on to the next stage, so cool. You do not need to use the essential. Yes, they do. See, imagine having to account for players' actions. Why would you ever do that? You should just make it so that if you don't want them to die, they don't die. Who is this man?
I'm sorry. Stay safe.
It's Lyle. Oh, Lyle.
I'm out of here.
This is fucking crazy.
Fuck this, I'm out of here.
Fuck this, I'm out of here. Fuck this, I'm out of here.
This ain't over.
Wanna be mates?
Fuck this, I'm out.
Thank you for waiting.
Can't you after that tussle?
Okay, I guess we'll leave now. So, I rapidly am becoming unimpressed with this. I feel like I have given it more than the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it worked. It worked. The quest scripting woke up. My thumb is pretty good. What? I think it's letting in the gas to try to force them to leave. Well, it says escape in that. I didn't even kill, I think, the person who I was supposed to kill. Like, there was probably an NPC in there who had, like, I think they had a name. And I didn't actually kill them, but I like, the bad air, the bad smell gas got them. I think it was honestly just a bug, I think. I think that it didn't trigger properly. Who are they fucking shooting at now? Oh. I'm helping.
I'm losing people. With some luck.
Oh, wow. Clones, right? Clones? Clones, what's up? Not much. Hello. I'm playing Fallout London, and it's kind of... Oh, the design... Oh, that's why it says instead of... Oh...
You're back! Victory is ours. Sanctuary is safe. How did you fare with Guildhall? I trust everything went to plan.
I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
They won't trouble you anymore.
Excellent. I knew you were reliable. On the subject of your payment, you'll have to speak to the bishop. You found him inside.
So hello, Dagoff.
You're free to enter. Before you go, we haven't introduced ourselves.
I don't care.
A pleasure to meet you. I am Lieutenant Rambo, at your service. Though most people call me the Frenchman, for obvious reasons. Stop by again sometime. I hope you find who you're looking for.
Is he supposed to be Rambo? Why do they think that that's clever? If the dude was actually faking
Wasn't that a journey
a French
and a half?
accent, that would be funny.
But we made it. Here we are. I suppose this means goodbye, then.
Oh, yes, I don't want to deal with you. Yeah, it does. Goodbye.
Hey, if you ever need someone to break into things or carry your stuff, well, I'm not going anywhere. See ya.
If I do this, would I break the game? That was the last anyone saw of Archie. That was it. He just disappeared one day. No one knows what happened. Shame. Oh. Oh, man. Stiff upper lip, haha. Poochie died on the way back to his home planet, yeah. We'll enable him just in case. So, this is doing something I fucking hate, and it's something that is very Bethesda Fallout. It's like... Okay, first of all, like, the cathedral itself is, like, in really good shape, surprisingly. Like, look how good this looks. And then all of the stuff that people, like, they decide to cover it in, like, wood planks. And, like, rubber mats. You know what I mean? They don't sweep the floor. Like, why do... I don't understand why, like... Everything has to be made out of sheet metal and, like, driftwood. It's all walls of just, like, shit wood. Like, you know, with holes so big you could stick your fist through them. Like, why does it have to look so shit? These people have been around for nearly 200 years since the war. It's been like, it's only, yeah, like 100 and something years. 160 years. Why the fuck can't they fucking, like, chop some wood and, like, actually make it into some... Like, they've got this wood from somewhere. Like, you know, there are trees still. Like, oh, it's just... It's like a statement on religion or whatever. Well, it's not just here. It's everywhere in Fallout. I think Fallout 4 started it to be, like, it's that bad in Fallout 4. It gets shacks. Everything is a shack. Everything is a shanty. Like, look at this. Ooh, excuse me. What do you expect from a Frenchman and fucking Anglicans? It's just like this is really, like, I don't know. Like, imagine you walked in here and it was like they did their best to restore it. Like, after all these years, and it's, like, actually really nice looking. Best is Far Harbor, a couple living in a house with something like no windows, 3 walls and half a roof. There's like 10 of those, that's the thing. Every second house in 4 is that. Oh. I'm a carpenter, it's not that difficult to make your work look respectable if all you have is a hammer, axe, and saw. Well, yeah, because you can look at a bunch of things that were made with people who only had a hammer, an axe, and a saw. And they look good. Like, look at this. They have a cigarette machine and just, like, a pile of trash underneath it. That is Nuka World trash, by the way. Look. Toggle free cam. Look at this, look at this. It's gonna be hard to get a look at. The free cam is wicked fat. Look. It's a surprisingly good shape for being a structure that requires fairly frequent skilled maintenance. It's fine. Oh, they wanted to show off their ladder animation. Here we go, guys. Look, someone made an animation where you climb a ladder. So, what is the bishop gonna be? Is he gonna be like a crazy old man?
A defender of the downtrodden.
Oh, he's a ghoul.
Greetings. I was told you were helping Rambo and the guards defeat those hooligans. Indeed, your talents have been noted. Anyhow,
Theme park man, like we were saying yesterday. It's weird because we can't blame Bethesda on this, but it's like, look, it's St. Paul's. Look, it's the Tower Bridge. Look, it's you know, the Tower of London. Wow. Look, you can have Iron Brew and fucking you know, other Britishisms.
He did.
It feels like a Bethesda DLC so far. Yeah. I remember in like the first half an hour we had hope for
something must have gone
so we had hope that, like, we saw, you know what's funny? In the very first, like, area you escape from, there is a moment where you get an option to open up a stuck door, but you have to have a strength level of like 7. And we're like, oh wow, a skill check. I don't think we've seen one of those outside of charisma since, like, a skill check outside of charisma since then.
Lord knows where. Massacre at the monument. There's no way. It's
skill checks. We can blame. Yeah, they are. It's just like it feels like that's a good way to put it. They attempted to copy Bethesda's homework. They're essentially emulating Bethesda's Fallout 4 style. Again, I wonder how much of it is just like it's so baked into the foundation of Fallout 4 that like you can't do much else with it.
Father Luke was investigating his activities here at Sanctuary. He'll know far more than I do. I haven't spoken to Lazarus in years. Even so, I'll pray for his well-being. Now, the matter of your pay. Let's say 200 tickets.
Okay.
Here you go. If you have any questions,
So I want
about
why are tickets
feel
the
free
money?
to ask them. If not, know that we are grateful.
Imagine wearing a hat like that all the time. I'd feel like a doofus. A lot of these are design choices. In theory, you should only have engine limitations, but that shouldn't stop good quest design. Yeah. Well, you know, I think maybe it's just like benefit of the doubt. Like I want to give them the benefit of a doubt that it's like, but like if they actually just like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so that it's, you know, like how Fallout 4's quests are. It's like this isn't. Like I'm idly curious to continue playing this just to see what other stuff happens and if anything does come of it, but I'm not certain that it will change. Also, about the hat, that fucking hat, I love how that miter is so dirty and crusty. It's like, why is everything dirty and crusty? Math, I only learned quest design from Fallout 4, it tracks. Yeah, you got it. If they took Fallout 4 as the way to make this, then yeah, no wonder it turned out like this. It's
The world runs on
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
What you know is usually worth more than what you.
Yeah, you win.
Yo, they're all shooting the child. Yo, they're shooting the child.
We'll get through this.
Oh, it's magic. Movie magic. Only in a Bethesda magic.
Leave me alone.
Are you seeing this shit? In more than 100 years, not a single person has restored a washer or dryer. No. I randomly attacked the kid. The kid went hostile, but for some reason, it didn't register it as assault, but it's me. Oh my god, is that a real, what is is that a fucking, it's that thing. It's that thing that Jeremy Clarkson drove into the BBC.
Giving me no choice. If we have to, just leave.
I got hit with ads? What's happening? I don't have mid-rolls on. How'd you get hit by an ad? At last, something the townsfolk can unite around. No phones, just people enjoying the moment. Destroy the child.
No one panic. Keep him off me.
Well, how many NPCs are essential as well? I bet... Okay, so this is the guy I have to talk to for the quest. What if I just kill him? Alright, he's essential. You have a name. Are you essential? Yep, alright. All these ones that are just like generic sanctuary, they're probably... Okay, you have a name. Are you essential? Yep, alright. Oh, you have a name. Are you essential? Yep, you are. You don't... Are you essential? Yes, you are. Holy shit, that's depressing. Oh, you have a name. Are you essential? Well, of course you are. Try one of the randos. Okay, they are not... The randos aren't essential. But seemingly every name... Oh, you're not... You have a name. Are you essential? Yeah. Holy shit. Did I do you... Yeah, you're essential too. Oh my god. Ugh. It's... You know what? I don't know. I can see some use cases for essential. For making an NPC essential. But the fact that every named NPC here is essential, it just feels so fake.
Keep your heads down.
Okay, can I load out of this nonsense? It's not that hard to make failsafes in your quest design. No, you see, but the thing is that the player can never, ever miss out on anything ever.
Ah, a defender of the down. I was in any.
The player can never have consequences for his actions.
Here you go. If you...
Yeah, I just love to save. It's fine. But like the fact that you essential? Of course you are. Boring. Well, yeah. Well, I feel like it's gonna be so boring now because it's like I can never even do any quest by just like shooting someone in the face. Because it's just gonna go, no, well, you can't do that. We can't account. We can't account for the player, you know, just shooting their gun and killing someone. Do I need to carry all this junk with me? Am I ever gonna craft anything? I don't know. I don't have any of the perks. Oh, yo! I could turn it into a shoulder. I can turn it into a pistol caliber carbine. All right, that's kind of cool. Even if I was a Fallout 4 Glazer making a TC, I'd feel like I would do a better design choice by accident. It's just, oh my god, yeah, the artillery Luger. Holy shit. AI RPGs. Well, it's like you don't need an AI to do this shit. People have made games like this before, where you can make a choice. It just requires some effort. It requires the effort of going, okay, so the player can kill people, you know, and then realizing, okay, well, if they kill this NPC, how do you make it so that the game doesn't just fall apart? And then accounting for that. It's just that, like, they don't want to do that. I don't know if it's, like, it's hard to not think, like, that Bethesda is just, like, lazy. You know, and it's like, oh, that's kind of reductive. And it's like, I don't know. They don't seem to ever put any effort into what's it called? Making their, like, you know, adding stuff like that. Like, oh, can the play... What if... It's like, oh, what if the player shoots the NPC? Oh, well, we'll just make the NPC invincible. Yeah, well, yeah, again, just auto-fail the quest and tell you why it auto-failed. Well, that's what they used to do in, you know, I think the best example that everyone uses is Morrowind, where with this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed, either revert to a load, like an earlier save, or continue to exist in this doomed world. I can't even make anything because it needs ceramic. Okay. That was a waste of a perk. Man.
Welcome, child. Sanctuary is open to you. Ah, is that so? But investigating is such a nasty word. I was merely doing what had to be done. Bishop Whaler's a kind and patient man.
I just don't care.
You ask
I don't
me.
even know why I'm searching for this person.
Lazarus said, fine. Then again.
Just tell me where I can find him.
Why not yourself? You seem to be rather unconcerned with the future of your eternal soul. Check the bed fourth from the left. Bring me something incriminating.
Yeah, Dead Rising was always, like, the truth is lost forever. That's what happened in Dead Rising, in the original Dead Rising. When, if you failed to follow the mainline story in time, or if, like, you fucked it up, it would be the truth is lost forever. And you had the option of either continuing the game essentially out to the end of the game or restarting with all your stuff. Constable Cruel. Get it? It's or Judge Dredd. I'm Mad Max Judge Dredd.
The world runs on tickets and information. What you know.
What's it? TD Hart. Too long didn't read for Fallout London so far. Is it basically Fallout 4 but London? Yeah, that's honestly kind of what it is. It's Fallout 4 but London. There's not much else to say. Oh, look, a list of customers. Wow, that was a really good investigation, guys. We walked into the room. There was a bed, which, you know, it's a bed. There was an empty footlocker, an empty dresser, some stuff that was just like garbage we can't touch because it's a theft. And then there was an open drawer with a note in there. We are a detective.
You look like you have good news.
Is the weapon design better overall? It honestly took like 2 hours to even get a gun.
Knew he was selling
And
chems.
it's like some of the guns are neat. I'm assuming some of them are custom for this mod, and maybe some of them are other mods. I don't want to say. But like they're neat looking guns, some of them, but it's just like it's Fallout. It's Fallout 4. So you're shooting things and that's it.
Rush, my child. Let me think. Ah, look. This name, Bones. It's clearly perhaps it's the Undertaker. Then again, I call upon you. You're doing the Lord's work.
Figure out who Bones is. Oh. So is Bones the Undertaker, the Frenchman, or the chef? You know what would be really neat is if it didn't tell me that and I had to guess on my own. Instead of giving me 3 quest markers to NPCs. And if it's one of these 3 quest markers, if it is just like one of the 3 options,
What do you want?
just fuck up. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I just realized what this is supposed to be. Oh my God. So, this is something I think you see a lot of in... You see it a lot in mods. Mod makers, for some reason, they love references. They love references. They love being able to reference the thing they think is cool and or funny. They just can't fucking help themselves. Now, I know Fallout has references. I know Fallout 2 is a thing. Now, what is one thing that people will genuinely argue is, or generally argue that is the worst part of Fallout 2? The really on-the-nose references. So, if you're going to do a reference, could you try to contain yourself? To make it a couple references? Or maybe something more subtle? A thing in the background? A poster? Something that only appears once or twice? You're going to give the chef the name Chef Ramsgate. And he's going to start by yelling at you. And I bet I know where the rest of this conversation is going to go.
yelling. I'm half mute, so I have to talk like this. What'd you say? I'm also half.
Oh wow, it went a different direction. He's deaf.
Kems, why would I do that? Because I like cooking. Why else would I be a chef? Go.
Oh my god. Yeah, is there gonna be like a thing? So is he not it? No, it doesn't cross him off yet. So I'm assuming that either there's a secret or if he calls you a donkey or an idiot sandwich, I'm going to bed. Is it the gravedigger?
Not me, the boy. Can't say more.
Oh. Okay. Were you buying drugs under a code name? No, it wasn't me. It was my assistant. Okay. Detective.
Can I help you?
Did you buy chems from Lazarus?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Investigate his belongings. Okay, let me guess. I gotta go through his belongings, and there's going to be a used vial of jet or whatever the fuck. Alright, again, let's look in the room. What is there to interact with? Nothing, 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 nothing. A broom. Nothing. A toolbox. Is it in the toolbox? It's probably in the toolbox. The toolbox is locked with... There better not be Jet across the Atlantic. Oh, I don't think we've seen Jet yet, so you're safe. But, you know. Remember, Bethesda thinks that Jet was a pre-war drug. Oh, we did it. We found his stash. So, again, it's Fallout 4 quest design. Investigate his belongings. There is nothing to interact with in this room outside of a burnt book, a broom, and a toolbox. The toolbox is locked behind a novice lock, the lowest level lock that every character can by default open. Quest, that was engaged. I did it, guys. We did it. We found we just like, you know, he locks his drugs in his toolbox.
Can I help you? I don't know what you're... How did you... Oh, God. Oh, God. I didn't mean to... Kept seeing the corpses. Lazarus saw me. He knew... I don't know where he is. He disappeared. You know what? It's for the best. Is Wonderland... It's... special.
Okay, so... okay, so what was the point of that? So we have to find this guy Lazarus. He was a ghoul. He was selling drugs. We find a list of his customers. We talk to the guy. The guy says it could be one of these three people. We talk to the three people. We find out it's not one of these three people. It's one of the three people's assistants. We find out that the assistant... we have to, get him to admit that he's doing drugs. We find his stash because it's the only thing to interact with. And then we talk to him. And when we talk to him, he says, I don't know where to find him. And now it's sending me back to the first guy. What was the point about that? What was the... Oh my god, look, it's a corgi. Never mind. Game's great.
The world runs on...
Listen. I'm immune to corgis. I have one in the house. He's, they don't impress me as much anymore. Why does he give a fuck about anyone knowing? Why would I give a fuck that this bloke likes a puff? Well, it's not. It's about trying to find the guy who dealt him drugs. And it's like, okay, well, maybe he'll know who will know what happened to him. Maybe he'll know where he went. But like... Yeah, why would he deny it? Is my point. I don't know. I don't know.
You're the one who helped us defend.
Oh, we're going to a
Sanctuary,
different
aren't you?
person. Who are you?
A pleasure to meet you.
Can you tell me if you recognize this
Trying
smell?
to rid yourself of your... strange. This smells of cheeseweed, a very peculiar flower. We have a small patch of them at the back of the
I don't
sanctuary
remember.
garden.
He
I'll
knows
dispose of this
something
and
about how
ask
we're
whoever-
he was part
I do not wish
of
to
the
meddle
thing
in
that
the
went
lives
into
of
the
my brothers and
labs.
sisters.
He was a member of
Good
the
luck.
team that went into the labs, which were connected to the one that we came out of a tube from. So he might know more about the labs or something like that.
The more locks
I will admit, I'm not following the finer points because this has been pretty boring. Also, I want to point out that we went to that priest, had him sniff some drugs, for him to tell us that it smells of a particular plant that is growing in the back garden. Okay. Yep, cheeseweed, there, yeah, that's it. Noticing a lack of music as well? Yeah. That doesn't... I don't know. No, it's just the music, yeah. The music doesn't... There doesn't seem to be that much, maybe, Oh, wow, look. A letter to Lazarus. We're interested in your insider. Meet us at the Beefeater Burger in Tower Hamlets. Don't rile up any fifth columnists on your way there. It presupposes that people in this world share all the same moral standards and platitudes that we do, not very Fallout-like. Well, I guess, like, you could argue that it's like, well, the drugs cause people to do, drugs cause people to do bad things, especially when they get hooked on it, like in real life, so, maybe that's why... I get it. Like, people wouldn't like junkies for the same reason why people don't like junkies nowadays, is that they can be a fucking nuisance to deal with. So maybe that's why, you don't want to get the stigma of being known as a junkie, even if you're not doing those things. I'm going to restart the game quick just to see if it does, like, if the game is being a little fucky. Drugs don't do people, people do people, correct. Every time I see Fallout 4, I feel an existential dread and boredom that seeps into my bones. Yeah, I get that. Like, the only reason I'm still going is that this is like, it's doing its own thing. Not, it's not really doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing. It's doing Fallout 4 with a coat of paint that makes it look like London. But if I'm a druggie in the post-apocalypse and someone asks me about drugs, it's more... I'm more likely to assume that this is a peer rather than a threat. I don't know. It's a wallpaper. It's a theme. Yeah. Like, hey, can we smoke together? I guess it depends on, like, the culture of whatever you are in the world. I don't know. In this post-apocalyptic world. You also have to remember, like, these drugs are, like, not, like, real-world drugs. They're, like, super science fiction drugs. You know what I mean? So maybe, maybe that makes it worse. Okay, so we have to go to a place called... to the Beefeater Burger... at some place called Tower Hamlets. And don't get involved with the fifth columnists. Got it. It's a shame. Like, look how cool... these concept arts look really nice. Also, is the church led by a ghoul who might be pre-war, some pre-war anti-drug Anglican? Like, maybe... I know it's not like it's It's starting to just be a thing where it's like every ghoul is pre-war, it seems. Every ghoul is a pre-war ghoul, even though people have been ghouled after the pre-war, but it doesn't matter. You know, I remember when Fallout London first came out, I was kind of not Jack the Ripper Museum. Ooh. I was kind of like unimpressed. Not unimpressed is the wrong word. I was kind of like uninterested. That's the word. I was uninterested because I was wondering if like I almost feel like Fallout needs to take place in America. I feel like Fallout as a series is so like entrenched with like Americana and the sort of Cold War sort of theming of like how, you know, of like nukes and nuclear Armageddon and a battle between the two, you know, two nations, one for capitalism, one for communism kind of thing. And the whole sort of aesthetic of like the 50s, 60s retro-futuristic diesel punk kind of thing. I almost felt that like you would lose a lot if it was somewhere else. Welcome letter. Dear Lost Land, welcome to the place where the work of history is preserved, where I can aim to contribute to. Hope you like the views and the little things I've added to the museum, and mind the mess. Moderate disagree. I do think it needs to involve Cold War themes, but it could work everywhere. Maybe I'm just like attached to the sort of the 50s Americana aesthetic. You know, of like everything's in black and white, and the cars are all like American 50s style. You know, it's hard to describe it other than that there's like an Americanness to it. It's you know what I mean? I understand if you don't agree with it. I genuinely do. It's probably one of my more harder to defend arguments, where it's just like it's a very feely argument. I can't really make a concrete argument for it. It's a very feely argument. Like, I just feel that that's how it is. So realistically, you'd need a local dev team to make it work. Yeah. A Clockwork Orange is a better Fallout London. In the autumn of 1888, the East End of London was plunged into a state of fear and fascination. A series of brutal murders, blah, blah, blah. Killer targeted impoverished women, often sex workers. Yeah, Jack the Ripper. I've read of Jack the Ripper. You would lose a lot, but I think Fallout could be an entirely different continent. It would have to be basically radically different. Imagine Fallout China, Russia, Europe. But like, I feel like that's the thing, is that if it was radically different, would it lose a lot of the Falloutness, the Falloutiness? Like, where's the, like, I want to do this, I love shit like this in games. I love when you go through museums. And then chaplain restored Major Kelly's killed during the hours. And their lives are often blah, 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 blah. Right. Oh, Jesus. Why couldn't I just have a nice trip to the museum?
Did you hear that?
It'd be like setting a Yakuza game in China. Oh, what? I don't get that reference, so I can't. Oh, that was cute. Well, that's it for that ammo. What the fuck? Why? Why did you have to fill this with enemies? This could have been neat if it was just like a little exploration of a Jack the Ripper museum. And again, I can't even deal with this because I'm just taking I'm still taking again, I want to explore more of this, but I can't do it effectively because I'm taking 30% more damage from every source, from everything. And I have to do, I think, 2 more quests before I lose that debuff, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Extraordinarily weird design, and I don't know why they do it. Very, very strange that you are given 2 at the same time, after like half an hour, you're given 2 extremely crippling debuffs. No, I don't think it is. It's like you get out of the lab, outside of like the tutorial essentially, and you're in a train crash, and the game hits you with 2 notifications back to back. You just got out of the lab. Because you're a weird lab rat, you take 30% more damage. And then after that, it immediately goes, also, you were just in a train crash, so your spine is fucked up, and you do 30% less damage. Oh, okay.
I'm knackered as fuck. We're being beasted with all this drills.
Yeah, even with guns, it straight up just says, I don't have it anymore. I got rid of that one, the deal less damage, but it was just, you deal 30% less damage. Done. I'm surprised these guys like just let me in through their checkpoint. Are these the 5th columnists? 5th column.
Don't try anything stupid, Simmy.
Cultists, cool. And it's strange because this game, it takes some like it's doing a bit more what am I trying to say? It is more stingy with resources than Fallout 4 is by default. Fallout 4 by default, it is so easy to find ammo, it is so easy to find food and health items. They're everywhere. Where this game is very stingy with health items and with food and with ammo. And so it's like a significant difficulty jump compared to regular Fallout 4, but then they stack on these severe debuffs, and it's just really strange. No power armor inside the Steam refund period, at least. I think you're making a joke, but you don't actually have to pay for this. You have to own Fallout 4, but you don't have to pay for Fallout London. This is free. Alibabas. I mean, the first power. Oh, okay. What is, like, I'm getting owned. What even is the button for VATS again? I've completely forgotten. It's Q. Oh my god, I haven't hit Q this entire time? And you know what it is? I've been playing so much Fallout 3 in New Vegas, I kept spamming V. I kept spamming V and wondering why it wasn't working, and I thought, oh, maybe they just disabled. What is the Pip-Boy here? At the very beginning in like the lab you escape from, it's called an Atta Boy. A-T-T-A Boy. And it's a, what's it called? It's a, like a reverse-engineered British Pip-Boy. as you can see. What happened to my dog, by the way? Remember Churchill? He just disappeared. He's gone. I miss him. Where is he? How can I get him back? With his big, stupid head. Is this just like a store?
I told you goddamn fascist bastards to leave me alone. Wait, you're not with the fifth column, are you?
Well, Lugor, if you're still here, that explains we figured out which side of the authoritarian coin the fifth columnists are in this. Were they Cindy's or were they fascists? They were fascists. Didn't the kid take up your companion slot? Oh, you're right. Oh, that sucks. So he's... Oh, the poor Churchill. He's somewhere.
No, I apologize. I'm just tired. It won't happen again. My name is Ali. What are you looking
I know
for?
they're trying to make that... It still looks like they've made that turban out of tire track. Like the tread of a tire, and they just wrapped it around his head after painting it red. Just, can you...
Show me what you have.
Do you have, like, guns? Guns? Bottle cap naval mine. Oh. Yo, look, a gun. It's a gun. It looks rubbery, yeah. Yo, oh my god, like a gun? A gun used by, like, a real military that it actually, like, did... It's, look how beautiful it is. Oh, I love it. There it is. The greatest gun ever made. The Sten. The real-world equivalent of a Fallout pipe gun. You might think, oh, that's a Fallout pipe gun. No, a real government made this and gave it to a real army to fight in a real war. Oh shit, that's like the... That shotgun looks like a... Reminds me of the Metro shotgun. I'm not going to be able to buy Elite. Oh, it's not that expensive. I can buy... I don't have... Does you have any 303 British? You have 20 303 British rounds. Toe for an... I would give me a toe for an L1A1 in this, a British FNFL. There has to be. There has to be something, more stuff like that. If you've ever looked up in terms of like Fallout mods that have that, so like they've made every gun in Fallout 4. So I'm assuming they've probably found and used appropriate mods. So I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that is in here somewhere. I can sell the shitty flare gun and that and that and that and that. They didn't even try to do the shiny black Imperial fascies. At least they're aware of what the fifth column is. I doubt it's going to be an accurate depiction of fascism. Well, I guess you could just be like, oh, it's 200 years later. Nobody knows what fascism is anymore. They have vague ideas based off of, like, the one holotape they found, you know. Oh, look, Excalibur. It's like an Excel from... Gives you 2+ to all your special. That's a lot of money. Oh, give me a gun. A gun that's actually like a gun. Oh, it's beautiful. That's not a bad model either. I mean, British fascism was weird. Even for fascism, Mosley was a fucking weirdo. I know that Mosley was a fucking weirdo. That's something I know for certain. I don't know much else about fascism in Britain, but I know that Mosley was weird. You want to know where I know I get most of my knowledge of Mosley from Hearts of Iron 4. I think of stuff like him being part of the syndicalists, and him yelling direct rule from London. I know memes, that's why. Boy, more player spotted. Listen, I mostly play the Fallout mod now. Whenever I play Hearts of Iron, I play Old World Blues. Old World Blues are really good. Paradox games are not accurate, but as a platform for getting interested in history, I like it. Okay, yeah, but so the Mosley I'm thinking of in Hearts of Iron is from an alternative history mod already. So it's a mod for Hearts of Iron that does like a whole alternative history. I'm thinking of Kaiserreich, which is Germany wins World War I and a bunch of crazy shit happens. Enclave Reborn was rebuilding America with Enclave Reborn. If we're thinking of the same mod in Hearts of Iron, was really crazy. That was cool. I'm a developer for a sub mod that's Equestria. But I have actually tried Equestria at War because I was curious to see what it was like, and it was pretty involved. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know there was this much fucking horse lore. Kids meal, yep, take that. Kids, can I eat these, or are these just like cardboard I'm picking up? No, kids meal. They count as chems. Nuka Cherry, yo. I don't know about you guys. Cherry Cola is like high tier, some of my favorite stuff. I love Cherry Cola. What am I supposed to be doing here? Search for clues in the restaurant. Oh, that note that I just missed.
I'm recording now, friends. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Get that thing off my face.
Alright, I'll do it. My name is Lazarus. I am here with some gentlemen from the Syndicate. We're all friends here.
Why are you recording this again? We told you, if you want to get paid, we've got to go to Winter Garden in the Isle of Dogs.
That's a good hat. That's a good clipping through my glasses. That's perfect.
Never underestimate the power of good documentation.
Go to Winter Garden. What is Winter Garden?
Regarding the insider information I told you about.
The labs?
Yes. I'm prepared to divulge their
That was a bit of a hold on that.
Even provide you fine gentlemen with blueprints of each laboratory. All of it contingent on a verbal agreement to be recorded in this holotape. I give you the information, and you give me tickets. Lots of them. Are we in agreement?
Oh my god, who the fuck are these guys? Holy shit. Actually fucking terrifying. Who are you? Ah! What? Please! I beg you!
Speak loudly for the microphone. Do not hold back your words.
Alright, here's what we're thinking. Why in the world would I pay a nutter ghoul for information?
I assure you, sir, I am no nutter.
Then how do you know about all this?
Do we have a verbal agreement, sir?
What? Oh, holy shit.
The microphone, gentlemen, the microphone.
Alright.
Go talk to guy A. So you go fetch A so you can talk to guy C, he can give you MacGuffin F.
Or you've got valuable information.
But don't you understand that's exactly what Fallout
I don't
is?
see why we should pay you when we could just wring that information out of your throat. Was that loud enough for you, sir?
Gentlemen, please, you're making a mistake.
One of the guys in that holotape sounded very much like the voice actor for Bill McDonough in Bioshock.
Just me, you, my mates, and this pistol, of course.
Good night, Lugor. Thank you for hanging out.
I said get up.
So there are fifth columnists, and there's syndicate, and there's the syndicate too. There's a lot of That's another thing that they took from Fallout. People like factions. That's what people like. They like factions. So put factions in the game. I like factions with depth. Yeah, so do I. But that's not what we get. Oh, are these? Oh, they're ticks. Jesus Christ. They're actually reskinned rad roaches. You can hear the noises they're making. Listen, you can't just use words like fucking Strazarist or whatever the fuck. You can't say that shit because I don't know what that means, and then Twitch is gonna come in here or YouTube's gonna come in here and be like, well, this is extremism. I'm joking, by the way, but whenever I see words I don't understand, it's like, oh no, I'm gonna get banned. Oh, that really sucks, mod. So this is a really nice Lee Enfield mod, and that reload ruined it. How hard is it to implement a round reload system? They did it in New Vegas. They're the way. Oh, it's you always reload 5 rounds. So it actually makes it so that maybe upgrading the magazine on this thing is not the greatest idea, because even if you reload off of 1, you'll still be reloading 9 rounds, unless you do stripper clips on that one. Unless the animation makes you load stripper clips. But it's kind of annoying. Fuck's sake. Yeah. Well, it's strange because. So, Fallout New Vegas has a bunch of weapons that reload single round at a time. And so they implemented a system that can calculate that, where when you reload, you only reload the amount of ammo needed to fill the gun. Fallout 4, in the DLC in Far Harbor, they added the what's it called? They added the lever action rifle, and it just reloads all the rounds every time you reload. They didn't even bother trying to implement the round reload system. I'll play some Old World Blues Honesty. Probably be more enjoyable. I got a cape now. And I'm smoking a cigarette. Are we implying that fridge is still working? We are. Don't you get it? It's nuclear powered. It's all nuclear. Oh, fuck. There's so many of them. Oh, and of course the bridge is out. But I can make this jump! Fuck, I can't. Legit, there was a freeform Fallout RP on Roblox, of all things I played back in the day, and that shit was more coherent than Fallout 4. It's not hard to be. Oh, we're back. Oh my god, I save more, moron. I remember there was like apparently a maybe not like RP, but there was like a mode for I want to say there was like a mod conversion for Space Station 13 that was Fallout, and apparently it was pretty good. Never played Space Station 13, but I've heard that good and bad things about it. Nez saves, like, either saves like his life depends on it or not at all. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes it's... It even gets... See, I save and save and save, and it gets annoying to me, and so I stop, and then I pay for it. By dying. There is a quick save button, it's just I forget. I just forget. Bank vault, master lock. Yo, tank. British tank. Look at the... I love that. That's great. That's so good. That's amazing. It's like a modern tank, kind of, but like it's got old school World War I landship style guns. Also, it kind of looks like a Warhammer 40k. It's like almost a Lehman Russ. Oh, Ministry of Defense. Well, don't mind if I do. The TOG 2 is right there. Oh. Prime tank. The best tank ever made. Oh, is that it? So is this like a way out, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Nothing here. There's, I know. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. British military zone. Do not enter on ghouls. Good. Oh shit! I am out of ammo. Crap! I only had 20 rounds. I love the Indiana Jones. I actually watched Last Crusade a couple days ago. So yeah, that fake mock-up, mash-up tank, whatever the fuck it is at the end of that is real good. It's real good. Oh shit, a roach. Good thing they have Fallout 4 pathing. Yep. It's a weird. It's weird how they handled the pathing of enemies that are melee only. So if you hop on like a desk or a car or something that they can't get up to, they'll just like run away, so you can't just like shoot them repeatedly. But it feels so artificial. Like you can make them dance by essentially like jumping so that they can find you. They'll try to close the distance and then getting up to a place they can't reach you and they start running away. Like surely you could have thought of like a better way to handle that. You think a feral wouldn't even have the presence of mind? Yeah. It kind of does break the illusion. It kind of breaks the illusion when the random group of enemies that are mindless, like almost the closest thing this has to mindless zombies, and they seem to act in a way that is like anti-cheese. I don't know, when I saw Ministry of Defense on the front of this, I assumed there was going to be a lot of guns in here. I'm not reading all that. Spring water. Protectron. Okay, just forget it, whatever. I like these wall terminals. Porridge oats. Ultra Kill's husks managed to damage me in spite of never moving less than 40 miles per hour. Ooh, there's a glowing one in there. How long? How it feels like it's been like a year since the last Ultra Kill update. Why? Why? Fraud was delayed a bit, but it's close. Yeah, it should be finished. All games should be finished immediately. Okay, never mind. Can't even get in there without a key. Oh, I feel like I wasted more ammo in here than I got out of it. Some bullet. I think I have one magazine. Yep, I have 5 rounds for the Enfield. Any specifics behind the whole lab rat thing? I just have to follow the main quest to get rid of it. Oh, yeah, it's very clear you're a clone. you start in a what's it called? You start like in a tube, and that's how you. I just got addicted to cigarettes. That's cool. You start in like a tube, and you end up like there's like a bunch of people like blow in, and you end up escaping, and you're a clone of someone called Agent Smythe or some shit. Oh, they're stuck. No, they're not. Well, that's it for that. Was there anything even worthwhile in here? No, not really. Well, like, the whole thing is like, it's not, like, explained to you, but, like, it's shown to you. Like, it's one of those things where someone in chat guessed it. Lugor, who just left a couple minutes ago, guessed it, that, oh, you're a clone of this person. Because they don't actually show the person. They're, like, covered in shadow. And they're like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, you're a clone of them. And I bet if you started over the game and you made if you made your character a guy instead of a girl, they would be, I think the character model would change, whoever it is. Not even gonna bother killing that ghoul. There was nothing more, like, it's just randomly generated loot, randomly generated garbage in a chest. They don't, like, that's the thing too, is they literally took Fallout 4, they just made Fallout 4 in London. So even, like, the dungeons are just filled with generic shit. What do you get in the dungeon? Oh, just a loot box with, like, randomly generated garbage. I love random loot tables. I love random loot tables. Syndicate. Okay, so we've got Syndicate. They're wearing suits. Are they like a gang? Pig. Oh, yo, pig rats. That's kind of cool. I recognize that. That's not that cool, but like, that's neat. Is that tan vest clipping? No, it's just like a weird multicolored jacket. Good way to describe it. Whack. Oh, boy. just like random NPCs, just Gennaro NPCs kind of just like walking. 1 Canada Square, excuse me? Not even conversations.
Ugh.
Listen, mods. Mods are hard. What is Winter Garden?
Yeah? What do you want? Yeah? What's it to you?
So do you have memories or are you Bebe? I think you're supposed to be just like, you're like an empty shell trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. I gotta kill the bot, 1 sec. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Everyone calm down, he's dead. Okay.
Well, you got your...
Okay, so these guys are all just generic enemies to kill. Ow. Really? Oh, gun go click. I've become addicted to dog food. Okay, I know someone mentioned that earlier in the stream. I almost didn't believe them.
You hurt already?
Get yourself now, mate. I'll get you.
Yeah, I know I'm crippled. I'm crippled. Okay.
Thank you, friend. 1,000 times thank you. I'm freezing my balls off in here. So, is that what this is about? Will my past never cease to haunt me? Before the war, and the beginning of this corruptible, immortal state, I was an architect. A damn good one. The government hired me to build laboratories all over the city. My magnum opus was beneath the Angel Tube Station in Islington. It was by far the largest. I went to check up on it recently, but the area was filled to bursting
I don't
with
know.
tunnel clogged.
He's in a
You'd need
freezer,
gas
so
mask
he's
to get
cold and
anywhere close to
icy,
the entrance.
and
Tommy's your best bet.
I
on
genuinely
one of those
don't know.
At the Imperial War Museum. Though, I warn you, there's a dark
There we
aura
go.
around
It
that
faded.
lab. Even Grunt and his goons wouldn't go near it. Then again,
Goodbye.
thank you for giving me...
Okay, so we have to get a gas mask to go into the place that's covered in. Of course, we can't actually go. So we did all of that to find out the lab. It's underneath Angel Station in Islington. Can we go there right away? No, we need a gas mask. So we have to go to the War Museum to find what I'm going to guess is a World War I era gas mask. And that's what we're going to use to protect ourselves from whatever disease. Gotcha. all of these guys I just walk, these random goons, are they going to be hostile? They're going to be hostile, aren't they? Give the game is thinking. Give it a sec.
I'm warning you. Back off.
No? Okay. Well, I think I'm done. I don't know if I'm done forever with this, but I'm done for now. I'm still mildly curious if this game, if it gets, it won't, I know it won't. But I'll probably go a little more. Maybe not like now, but I'll play a little further. And hope it sucks less. If I have to describe this, yeah, I'm interested too, in how bad the writing gets. And how flat the quest design, if the quest design continues to be flat. I have a feeling that once you're finished, once you're past the part where you're like curing yourself and all that shit, there's going to be a moment where you have to side with one of the factions. Who do you want to help win London or something? And then it's going to kind of just devolve into the same genericness that Fallout 4 base game did. Yeah, otherwise kind of like, again, the combat is just Fallout 4. They don't do like anything to change it. The quests are very flat and boring, pretty much just straight lines with very little just options to do anything but what the quest wants you to do. The only good thing about this is that it's like, yeah, cool, you made London. There's a lot of like Fallout-y stuff in like a London setting. That's cool, but that's like the bare minimum of doing something like this. That's like not that it is easy, but it is the easiest part, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to make things look like things. It's not easy to actually like, it takes more effort to make, I guess, more intriguing gameplay and questing. And this kind of doesn't do either of that. And you know, I've been playing for like 5.5 hours. Well, actually, let's say 5 hours, 4.5, 5. And it's kind of just not really gone anywhere. Yeah, Fallout London. If you like Fallout 4, I said it like 3 hours ago. If you like Fallout 4, you'll probably like Fallout London. If you don't like Fallout 4, you probably won't like Fallout London. That's about that.